Hello and welcome back. It is Old Man More Days here, and it is 4:52 a.m. here on the east coast of Canada, and we're back with Snorri, Imperial Overlord, and now drunk, of the great empire of Scandinavia. It's been a long time since we started out with just a few Viking counties, raided our neighbors, but now we've carved out the beginnings of hopefully an enduring empire. We've got a couple territories left in, I think this is Finland region? I don't know my world map. I'm sorry and embarrassed. Yeah, this is Finland. And we might try to take these over. We tried earlier to conquer this territory and it didn't work out too well. But right now, Snorri is a bit of a drunkard, and that's causing him some problems, particularly if he gets challenged to a duel or anything. I can get an ambition. I'm gonna have an ambition of building a war chest. So if I ever get up to 1,000 gold pieces sitting in my coffers, I'll successfully pull that off. So my heir is looking mediocre. He's kind of a brilliant warrior at the very least. All right, so we're gonna move along, and if you recall, we were getting ready to further pull back the laws of the council, and we can do that in another 2 years roughly, and we'll just see how that progresses. Oh, that's right, I was planning on having my rival and regular old troublemaker here consigned to death. Now I'm gonna invite his heir over to a party. Yes, that's right. It's time to invite everyone carousing again. Hopefully my counselors will join. Some of them are a little busy right now. Oh, no, I don't want to invite you to the plot. Oh, that's Tyke. Man, that spy master's still around. This guy was I think that's the guy who seduced my daughter. No, I don't want to invite him. Carousing. Alright. So we were committed to the plan to kill off the Jarl. We'll see if we manage to pull it off. It'd be awful nice if we did and no one ever found out about it. If people find out about it, it could be a problem. Alright, party time. Yeah, come on, come to the party. Wow, even old Tyke is getting off his ass and coming to the party. Yeah, come on, Marshall. Look at all these people coming to party. That's great. Party time. Love party time. So, oh, alright, so I managed to successfully kill him off, but unfortunately people found out about it. So, what does that mean? Well, known murderer, dishonorable. It means I have a couple problems going on here. So, this is all in the Kingdom of Nord. I think I'm going to give this kingdom away. That might help me out quite a bit. Definitely not going to pass it off to my rival. Why does he? He desires the Kingdom of Norge. I murdered his close kin. That's right. Yikes. So, let's look at old Totes here. We're gonna grant a landed title. No, can't. Probably could only give that to a higher ranking guy. Grant landed title. There we go. Kingdom of Norge. We're gonna just hand that off to him and all the lesser titles. This means all the vassals that are in Norge will belong to him now. So that leaves me with only 3 in my personal domains. but it definitely is going to change the scope of my vassals here. What? Where are you at? Oh, up here? There's another kingdom. So we got to look at dealing with this kingdom too. Alright, you know what? We're gonna grant the kingdom to this guy. It might be a risk, but I think we're gonna have to do it. I actually can't grant the kingdom to him. So why not? Alright, so I don't understand exactly why I can't give away the kingdoms to some of these guys and why I can give away kingdoms to others. It might have to do with the succession laws of the individual kingdoms. So we're gonna take a look. Oh, this is alright. Just make sure it's all legal for all that stuff to move along. Oh, that's right. I need to move to imperial administration at some point. That's quite a ways off. Maybe. Just checking out all my little laws here. Alright, so we're going to just move along. We're going to see what happens. Keep an eye on our factions brewing there. Hopefully it won't take too long for our levies to go down again. We got people are warring against each other. Two kingdoms fighting. Oh, those guys are attacking Saxony, apparently. Or Saxony. I at one point wanted to marry into Saxony and even offer them vassalage. But just looks like Saxony is not having a good go of it. And honestly, I don't have the time or the desire to invest so much effort into making Saxony a thing. We're getting to the point where we can create Finland, and that'll be good. That'll be one of the last great kingdoms we need to forge for the Empire. Oh, here's the party time. I don't know if partying is going to be doing great amounts of good for partying is going to do anything to help me remove my drunk trait. Oh, look at that. I have become best friends with Tyke the Lecher. I can't believe after years of plotting to kill him, scheming against him, we are now best friends after a great party. My son seems to have the flu. We'll call for the court physician. Oh, there we go. So that was fun. This is the real life. I get 20%, 20 prestige and become a hedonist. A hedonist gives me bonus to intrigue, bonus to diplomacy, bonus to fertility. Christian churches dislike me, the same traits like me, and the opposite traits dislike me. Life is all about enjoying the company of others. Socializing, that's a +3 to my diplomacy. +10 to attraction, +10 to save. I think I'm gonna go with socializer. That's a lifestyle trait. It's a nice trait. Moves my diplomacy up to 19. Life is gonna be hard for my heir who has a terrible, terrible diplomacy skill. We're gonna have to work on that. It looks like again, one of the great Islam empires was overthrown due to its increasing decadence. So who's this guy? Do I dislike him? I'll keep this information myself. My guys are a little cranky right now, so I don't want to shake the boat too much. rock the boat, shake the boat. Alright, so we gotta deal with this guy. He's not talented enough that I really want to make him a counselor, but I think I have no choice. I don't want to replace any of these guys. You know what? I just can't. I cannot justify. Things aren't hard enough that this guy, the High Chieftain of Koala, is causing me problems. You know, I would totally give you. I'd totally give you a kingdom if, for whatever reason, you know, I could give it, but I can't. So I would happily appease him that way. So the stakes are higher now in Scandinavia with more powerful vassals requiring less oversight, I guess. I mean, you'll notice that I at one point had 35, 36 vassals, and now I only have 18. And that's fine. It's fine by me. What I really want to do is start reclaiming the land in my own primary kingdom. Oh, this is my ugly son. You know, who looks like he's going to be really good at knowing money. Good for him. Oh, Saxony. I wish you weren't such a terrible hellscape. Oh, that's right. I was looking to fortify my current situations here, like increase my holdings. This is still, unfortunately. You know what? We're gonna save up the money and we're gonna build a castle here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a castle and hope that becomes a proper fiefdom. We'll make it the capital of the area. It'll be great. But it's clear that the tech levels of that area just aren't growing fast enough. Alright. Look at all these guys plotting against each other. As long as they're staying keeping away from plotting me, I'm okay with that. Alright, so this is my vassal. He's looking to... Oh, yeah. Oh. Yeah, alright. Alright, young Dora? Cora? Seems to love ordering and counting coins, especially other things, especially coins. I will have her be diligent. That's a fantastic trait to pass down to someone. Wow, a lot of people plotting to kill people. Alright, people plotting to kill my heir. Well, isn't that a pain? Will he end the plot? Oh, he's been arrested. Alright. Someone threw him in irons, so that's fine. Oh, there we go. We got a threat popping up. Once gavel comes succession, I will offer you a non-aggression pact. That's always the easiest thing to do. I mean, once you've established a long chain of family diplomacy, look to see, first and foremost, when people are causing problems, if they'll just accept a non-aggression pact. This means you can't take certain hostile actions against them, but if all you're doing is looking for realm stability, then it should help out a lot. Now you'll notice also, as I give away my personal holdings, I only have 3 now. I used to have a lot more. That's because I'm handing out kingdoms and territories that I traditionally controlled. My number of troops, this used to be 2,000. I can only raise 1,000 maximum troops right now. in my own personal holdings. But the number of troops I can call from my my personal soldiers, my vassals, is much higher. That's good and bad in many ways. Oh, my daughter has become an elusive shadow. Oh, is she ever? Piss that guy off. I'll invite her to carousing. Pretty chill. We're gonna invite more and more people to carousing. We're gonna invite all these guys who have issues with me. We're gonna invite them to a party. We're gonna even invite the people who are. We're gonna invite everyone who is 20 points or lower to a big old party. Well, that's not that many people. It's actually just one more. I don't know if all of them are gonna accept it. There we go. Some of those. Ooh, I do not want my son to be cruel. I've trained my boys better than that. Oh, turn down for a party. Turn down the party. Oh, he's coming. Turn down. You guys are gonna be a pain in my butt. We got some raiders coming in through here. Looks like they're just, I don't know. Oh, they might be going to a fight in Saxony. The Germanic priests are constantly pestering me about religion. Frey had money to the church. No matter what I do, promise to pray more or read the Holy Scripture more thoroughly. They won't leave me alone. Please, someone help me get them to stop. I'll ask my friend Tyke the Ledger for assistance. Oh, Frey, help me be a better Norse follower. I'll ask my friend for help. We'll see what happens then. Ah. It looks like Tyke is plotting on making up rumors against somebody. And I've been told not to believe a word of it. We'll see. Pains me to say, but there's a traitor in the realm. Nig is plotting your downfall. Closes the damning evidence of this letter. Marshal! Fetch me the traitor. Well, if my dear friend Tyke the Ledger says it's true, then it must be true. And I will release you for money. There we go. Gain the learning. Ooh. All right, so thing with the priest turned out all right. So we're gonna go over here now that we've over here, and we're gonna build a castle. This is gonna be our first time building a castle. It's gonna take 686 days. It's gonna cost us 470 gold, but hopefully this will fix this blight. The fact that it's embarrassingly still a tribe. Look, all these places are still tribes. Look at that. It's so sad. Get your tech up, yo. Alright, so my 6-year-old daughter, who is engaged to marry that 57-year-old man, is having chest pains, but is also looking for a focus. She's actually quite an amazing character. We're gonna have her focus on duty. She's gonna learn about ruling the realm. This is one of my sons, and we're gonna have him focus on education. Double down on an already exceptional education score. It'll be very interesting to see what happens to the Empire after Snorri passes. He's 44. We've had a good reign with him so far. Where's this at? Oh, that's Dow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a look. So that is That's a earldom right there. I don't need to control a earldom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look here, and I'm gonna make this mayor. I'm gonna see if I can make him a jarl. I'm gonna give him the earldom of Vestergotland. Oh, that would actually no, that would take away my last 3 realms in my defense. You know, technically, maybe I don't need them, but it's always nice to have your own troops. Oh, that's the party starting. Well, we have some raiders going on down here. You know, that's really his issue. Oh, that's right. I'm suppressing revolts right now. Do I need to still repress revolts? No. So we're gonna actually change that from repressing revolts to trading troops, and hopefully we'll get some more vassals. Sorry, not vassals. More levies. To finally get a military big enough that we could get rid of this host. All right. Let's partying. We will party and we will play for money. Oh, I lost 5 gold because I'm a bad boy. So this Cole of Finland could be discouraged from joining factions. I'll ask politely. Oh, and Jarl Boa Finnmark has unearthed an authentic love letter, proving King Ivar is actually a bastard. His mother had a torrid love affair with somebody else. How should I use this shocking information? I could denounce him and have him arrested. I could threaten to expose him unless it stays out of factions. I could keep the information to myself. I'm going to... Do I already have an non-aggression pact with him? I already have a non-aggression pact, so I'm going to keep this information to myself. No need to upset my vassal. Alright, so I've discouraged this guy from joining factions. That's good. We had a good party. But you know what? We've had several good parties now, and I think it's time to change our focus once again. I think we were going to change our focus to... Oh... Hunting? Theology. Ooh, what do I want to change my focus to? Scholarship, maybe? No, we'll go hunting. Be a good time. And we can go on a great hunt. Oh. Well, that was a waste. The problem is because of my drunken trait, my health score is actually not even my drunken trait. Apparently my health score is just too low to go and enjoy hunting. Your vassal high chief, Agricola, is concerned about his non-inheriting son. He asks you to consider them when looking for new vassals. I can't give out land to anyone who asks. Man. Just don't have the land to dole out anymore. Though, I think at this point we're going to be able to start stripping people away. Oh. Another intricate web weaver of a son. But I want to start looking at stripping, getting some more titles. I can hold 4 more lands without people getting cranky. And I would like to do that, I guess. But that's more vassals to worry about. I can move my centralization around. I don't want to. Alright, so stripping back war declaration. council is still currently got people beholden to other people for favors, and that expires in 7 months. So we're gonna wait it out. Once 7 months have passed. So January 907. Once January rolls around, we'll look at we'll take a look back in December to see exactly what's going on. But speaking of what's going on, let's take a look at these troops. So this guy doesn't have a lot of prestige, and he doesn't have any packs anymore. He's not the one I'm worried about. This guy also doesn't have much prestige. He's sickly right now. Still raised quite a few troops. What's going on here? He's got enough prestige that he could raise tribal vassals, and he's got an alliance. Oh, these guys got alliances too. I mean, the alliances are just with his own vassals, technically. So, once again, we're not going to look over it. You gotta remember, I have little tiny territories right over here. Wonder why you're arrested. Let's take a look what we could do over here in this territory. That's the High Chiefdom. Do not control enough of this territory to make the Kingdom of Russia. Or Rus, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna keep trucking along there. Alright. Battle after battle, siege after siege. My friend must be pretty tired of the war. How is the war going? Must be talking about the war for Saxony. War score is 30% in favor. I'll just send him some money. Yeah, I'll send him some money rather than get directly involved in that mess. Feel sad that I can't go hunting. Wish I could go hunting. What's going on here? Who are you? Oh, this is that guy that's causing problems. That was the host that we saw like trump through our area. He is currently plotting to kill one of my chiefdoms. We are going to send the spy master to make an arrest. This is a random event that pops up once in a while that will either give us. There's no downside to whichever one you choose, but it increases the prosperity of your capital. It basically means your spy master's doing his job, and it grants you either a 10% bonus to arresting or 10% to your plot power. Let's see. For about a year. That's nice. So we'll increase the chance to arrest. Still waiting for that. Keep an eye on my council. It says 2 months from now. So once that happens, we're gonna act quickly. I don't know who I'm currently opening favors to. This is another son. Ooh, we're gonna have him focus. We're gonna give him an intrigue education. Yeah, we'll do that. I have far too many sneaky sons, I think. Alright, so I'm not sure what this guy thinks he's doing. Oh, this guy might be actually seeking to conquer new territory. Good for him. Good luck for you, buddy. Now, if my vassals conquer territory in my name, all the more power to them. It increases the power of the empire. Another elusive shadow. I've got a lot of sneaky children. Alright, we're coming up there anytime now. Oh, whoa. Let that marriage go through naturally. Alright, so it's January now. We're going to take a look at... Alright, so now that the favors have expired, my council no longer is beholden to other councilors. I have 3 supporters to change the war declaration rules. And 4 against. So I need to convince one of those 3 to switch sides. 2 kings might be my best option. So let's take a look. This guy likes me. They both the kings rather like me. Though I think my best option might be Tyke. Deals a favor. A request council support from Tyke. Wait for him to say yes. Alright, he said yes. Pause it. We go in. Take a look at the council again. And there we have 4 supporters for 3 opponents. So we will, once again... There we go. We are enacting that rule of law. We'll just... Hopefully that will pan out. 3 supporters. There we go. The Lords of Scandinavia have approved the institutional ruler war declaration. Sovereignty law. Oh, so I'll keep that information myself. He seems to be a legit guy. So there we are. In a few more years, 5 more years, we can move to have the council, the power of the council, completely abolished. And that will be a good thing. Oh, that's interesting. He wants to marry my niece. I'm going to decline that. And we're going to arrange another marriage. Him and... Oh. We're going to arrange a betrothal. Him... No, between him and... Oh, another niece. You know what? No. Actually, I've changed my mind. I'm not going to do that. If he asks to be married to that bastard girl again, I'll allow it. Crooked Ledger has called a favor to owe you to force you to pardon his devious crimes. No longer building a colossal action against him. They're looking like a tyrant in the eyes of him. I didn't know we even had issues anymore. I guess he had done a lot of shitty things. But, oh well. I wasn't planning on arresting him. If he wants to be pardoned for his crimes, that's awesome. That's good news. So we're going to take a look at, we're going to keep the hunting focus as is for now, and we'll see where it takes us. By paying the county elders a personal visit, they would surely be inspired, and peasants would feel particularly appreciated. A small donation would go a long way. Alright, we will toss that money in, and it will increase the prosperity of the region. So this is going to be done in December of this year. So December 11th, that castle will finally be finished. We're going to take a look if we can, if by building a castle, this was an expensive experiment. If by building a castle here, we can actually fix the issue we're having with this being a tribe still. Lots of people still causing problems. Again, the price of decadence. Far, far away to the south, we have people causing all sorts of problems. I'm gonna take a look at my vassal opinions of me right now. I still got some people who are unhappy. I haven't passed any titles out lately. There we go. Now the reason I just gave this guy a title, it's not like he's gonna cause me any real problems, because he's just like a mayor, right? But the fact that he was in negatives was hurting my yearly income. Hurting the bottom line. The bottom, the dollar, the thing. Not particularly concerned about him. Now, you'll remember that Snorri here has managed to get an amazing amount of prestige racked up over the years. And that's good. That's really good. That's all going to get added towards our final score, which is being... I should really move those icons next time I set up a stream. Just because I can't see my score. I'll get them down here in the corner. But yeah, life is good. So we're gonna just hopefully see how things are panning out here. We got a lot of skilled vassals, so that's always nice. Alright, so things are going along quite well. Our continued efforts to peel back the rights of the council are continuing to bear fruit, and soon we will completely abolish the power of the council. Now, one of the side effects of that is sometimes factions will crop up, and all they'll want is the increased power of the council. And if you're okay with having, like, to do a little wheeling and dealing, stripping back the powers of the council can be a nice buffer to appeasement. Then you, like, when people, like, we demand more power to the council, you can go, okay, you got me, I guess I'll have to do that, even though you don't really care. I will never be satisfied. I am content. Whew. I will never be satisfied. I want to say I'm content, but Snorri is not content. He is an ambitious monster. An ambitious drunk monster. Now that has had some impact on some of my vassals here, who are a little unhappy. I'm actually just gonna give that guy a gift. What's the use of... I mean, I got lots of diplomacy, so might as well make use of it. Alright. Wait. Well, that's interesting. This guy is declared war on France. Good luck. I would love if a Viking could get a hold of some of France's land. That would be pretty fantastic. The window for opportunity for invading Scotland and stuff like that is rapidly passing. I don't think I'm going to do it. It would be interesting to do so, but I think I'd much rather to kind of like push down around here. You know, in my dream of dreams, we sweep across the east here and we take over the Silk Road. That would be so great, but I just don't think I'm skilled enough as a player to pull something like that off. Alright, so the castle is finished. Alright, and yeah, look at that. As I expected, this has become my county capital. And that's great. That's fantastic. And now we have all this stuff that we need to worry about. So we'll build a keep here. This means I'm gonna have to upgrade this quite a bit. I can still upgrade this stuff with prestige, so that's nice. I've got lots of prestige, so that is, I mean, there's something to be said for playing a tribal-based game because you can do so much with prestige. And actually, one of the pieces of advice I do have is, if you start out playing Viking or any pagan that has prestige-based effects, and you're reliant on them, when you're getting ready to make, if you decide to go that, to make the move to feudalism, make sure you have an infrastructure in place that can accommodate your previous lifestyle. Meaning, if you're used to like defending your borders against constant attacks through just sheer prestige power, you might want to hold off on feudalism until things calm down. My son and my kinsman wants to marry my son to, yeah, okay, we'll allow that horrible nightmarish marriage. Yeah, you definitely just want to make sure you're gonna have the military means to protect yourself once you adopt feudalism. I didn't do that this game, but I lucked out nonetheless. This was a very lucky game for me. I find it curious that Germanic priests are constantly pestering Sigurd no matter what he promises to do. And no matter, oh, I can offer him a solution to the problem. Basically doing what Tyke did for me a while ago. Oh, this guy is plotting to kill off Tyke. No one really likes Tyke. Poor guy. I'm pretty sure, wasn't Tyke the guy that gave one of my daughters syphilis and she died? I probably shouldn't be on such friendly terms with him. This is my son. Oh, this is my heir, isn't it? Yeah. Man, he's rough. He's a rough fella. I'm gonna award him position of herdman. So I'm 46. I've had a remarkably long reign. This poor. I don't know when King Burchard Ironside has known peace. He's been at war for it seems like decades now. At a festive outing in the wild, I found a message left amidst the wildflowers addressed to my courtier Bodil. Would-be lover Svirker is waiting for her by the stream. Oh. So basically, this guy is trying to seduce one of my courtiers. I guess I don't like that for whatever reason. Alright. So, Knut now has this territory. Look at him. That's fantastic. Good for you, Knut. Bad for Saxony. Saxony is all but destroyed right now. It's in rough shape, but like, let's face it. All over Europe. I mean, Italy's in shambles. Aquitaine is here. Aquitaine. Oh, it's that little dude. I remember him when he was a wee tyke. But Burgundy's there. Bohemia's growing. Pomerania's growing. Prussia. These guys. Who are these guys? Oh. Part of them. Growing issues that are the Tengari hordes. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on here. This wasn't a particularly exciting playthrough. I mean, the big news is we built a castle, and building the castle's not a bad idea. Oh, we got a tech. I have enough that we should be considering advancing our tech. I'm going to increase my siege equipment. I'm a huge fan of increasing siege equipment as a technology option for military, and sometimes I do it to the exclusion of all other military techs, and that's not maybe not the best idea, but being able to lay siege to a castle quickly has really helped me in the past. Now right here, my son is getting ready to come of age, and I have some options to impart some traits onto him. But it comes at a cost of our relationship, or personal cost to me. For example, I could have him become ambitious, but by teaching him how to be ambitious, he and I become rivals. I could have him become diligent, but that'll make me stressed, and stress can kill me at this point. I can have him become patient, but I become out of patience, giving me a -2 to many of my stats. Had he been my primary heir, I might be inclined to give him maybe even diligent, but I'm going to just say he has to learn on his own, because I don't want to take any of those negatives. So we're going to take a look here again. Still 4 years away from being able to change the laws. Oh, pardon me. Oh my goodness. Council's still looking pretty good. I have it set to auto-assign commanders, because that's one thing I always do is I forget to get a commander situated, and then war breaks out and everything. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking to see when I can change this. I can change my focus in April of 9/11. So we're just gonna let that continue along then. Okay. I haven't even done any of the really cool hunting pop-ups yet. Won't somebody give me a dog? Oh, good. Massive recruitment drive. Ah, awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Now you'll notice that this used to be lower. This was like sizably lower. But because I increased my war focus, it actually has helped me. Increasing my war focus has allowed me to get more soldiers. Alright, so we're climbing up the ranks of that money. Oh ho! The White Bear. Lately you've heard persistent rumors from the peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your well. It's a white bear, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world, but the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. I must send people out to find it. I shall hunt the white bear. Perhaps that shall be the goal of my remaining years. I'm going to have this lovely niece focus on pride. Yeah, pride. While it is fun, I mean, everybody plays Crusader Kings too for different reasons. Some people just like to see their empire controlling everything. For me, I like to set little micro goals. Okay, yeah, this is the guy that wanted to marry my niece. I declined him earlier. I'm going to accept it now. For me, I enjoy various things in Crusader Kings. I love multiplayer Crusader Kings too. I like playing a subservient family to a ruler who is also a PC, and I like helping the realm out from the shadows. That is usually what I do, and I have a great deal of fun doing it. Aha! Credible reports of the White Bear. Saddle my horse. Yep. Horse has been saddled. Cloppity cloppity. Mm-hmm. Sounds like my buddy here thinks someone's trying to poison him. Oh. Sounds like my buddy thinks that people are trying to poison me. No. Yeah, he thinks someone's trying to poison him. He needs my help. He's gonna get my help. There we go. I'm gonna help my poor paranoid friend. So we're still making some serious wealth. Now, good enough. You know, one day I'm gonna do a patrician playthrough. It's a very different style of game. And it can be hard, but it's fun. All right, we're gonna go and hunt that white bear. An epic hunt shall begin. Good luck finding the bear, boys. Have fun storming the castle. A large merchant caravan from a distant land arrived at your gates of your stronghold. Leader, a jovial man with massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. Very well, let them in. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order your servants to bring in a second servant. Tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Dawn breaks, the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Hi, thank you for the gift. Hello. Who is it? I'm gonna award you the title of Court Eunuch. He's a Viking. You spend weeks in the wilderness searching for any trace of your prey, but are forced to return empty-handed. You are sure that no one's impressed by your failed adventure. It's my failure alone. I lose 20 prestige and get the humble trait. Or it's because my retainers are useless and I gain the arbitrary trait. I'm gonna say it's my own failure. Get the humble trait. Humble's not a bad trait to get. Increases my monthly piety, and that's something I need more of. Guys, come on. Get your act together, huh? Man, I'm glad I befriended Dyke. I mean, he's a bit of a pain, but you know what? I'm gonna get these assholes out of here. So we've got some raiders coming in from another territory. Oh, doesn't look like it's an issue anymore. Oh, a granddaughter. Oh, she's a set of twins. I'm gonna actually have her named after a ancestor, and you're gonna be named after your mother. No, your grandmother. There we go. Oh, well, now that that post has been shooed away, I will lower my troops. I care now. According to your Marshal Bertil, the peasants of Gasterkland are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. I could construct some outposts. It's going to cost me a little money, but peasants' revolt risk will decrease, and people will prosperity will increase of the territory. And this is another son. This is the same thing. Coming of age that I showed before. He's not my direct heir. I don't care if his traits are super high. I might come to regret that, but I definitely don't want him having like ambitious or anything like that. I need to take a look at the buildings and investor outline and figure out how to reinforce them to make them harder to conquer. The county would be sieged. The buildings did not inspire me in any way, but I have a friend who's excellent at these kind of things. What am I waiting for? A siege? Just ask. Is told what Snorri has in mind about reinforcements. Maybe a new watchtower? I'll just ask. See what happens. Hopefully Hopefully my friend will help me. Man. Lots of usurping going on here. So, oh. My cousin has usurped some titles. He's a malcontent. But he wants a place on the council as an advisor. I'm gonna give it to him. Okay. That's good. So, I made him my advisor, and he actually did not become a malcontent. He actually rather likes me. So we're going to award him the honorary title of cupbearer, and we're going to try to arrange marriage here. My wife is dead. I forgot about that. Awkward. Dang, I totally forgot my wife was dead. Alright, let's arrange marriage. Do you have anyone I want to marry? Nope. Well, that should be fine, but we're going to take a look. We're going to take a look at getting a new bride, because definitely want to maybe get someone who's good at handling money. Oh, look at you. You're a title holder. You're attractive. We have so much in common. And you've got great stats. So we'll marriage. We'll bring you into the family. Alright. Yeah. Alright. It'll cost a large sum of money. Alright. So this is the... I get appointed stewardship. Friendly innovations until 9/11. And it will actually decrease the build time. So basically I'm paying money and increasing those fortifications. And this will also allow me to build buildings faster in the interim. Short term. So that's this area right here. Shoot. There we go. That's my main area. So if you look here on the county view, if you click on the county, this little window pops up and it shows you various things that are currently happening. These are the holdings. Once I get more money, I can build more properties here. These buttons right here will raise your local fleets and levies of not just you, but your vassals as well. But right here, these little icons that pop up here, they'll tell you what kind of modifiers you have and how long they're going to last for. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting. Like, you'll remember I had built a training ground in here, and that gave me that was like generations ago. And that gave me a permanent increase to my levy size, plus 15%. And that's good. So anyway, yeah, we're going to look at building this place up some more. Ah, yes, get a castle town. Castle towns are great because typically a king or emperor will not hold direct sway over a city. And cities generate a lot of money. You'll see that the tax I earn from the county here is 18.53, but the tax from the city is 37.57. And that means my town vassals will pay me money they'll pay me a percentage of the taxes they take in. So Tyke has found another person who could be perhaps swayed to stay out of conspiratorial factions. I'm actually gonna see about obligating him. He's a dangerous dude, and I want to see if I want him to stay out of trouble. So he was discouraged from factionalism, so that's good. So that's another person who's gonna stay out of trouble now. See, this is what I was talking about. This guy wants increased power for the council. So I've got to find a way to discourage him from... I could just send him a gift. It's going to cost me 35, but that should be enough to keep him out of trouble. You'll look over here under threats. He's down to 1%, which means he probably... Usually when it's around 1 to 5%, they'll just like stop forming a faction. When you form a faction, you basically say, hey, I want this. You publicly announce it, and other people are welcome to join. That said, as I am Emperor, I can't create factions. There was a really neat mod that allowed the Loyalist faction. I think that was a mod. This guy... Yeah, they want me to give up my last bit of territory. I only have 3... Oh, 4. I have... Oh, that's right. I have 4 immense. So right now, I control over 4 things directly. That's interesting. But as I increase... as I continue to increase my personal wealth, I will be able to build more and more infrastructure in my counties. Alrighty. Being charitable is about loving other human beings and forgiving them their trespasses as they do to us. That sounds like the Viking way. I'll talk to a courtier. Ah, your friend Jensa, there he is, has sent me a gift of a small puppy, but of the finest pedigree and destined to grow to be a great hunting dog. I shall accept this gracious gift. That increases my health score, might allow me to actually go on hunts for now. And it increases my diplomacy. I will name him Hunter. I don't actually know if choosing Hunter does anything. There's lots of people more clever than I with computers that have gone through like the code and everything for the game to know exactly what each option will do. Folky has become a mastermind theologian. I'm gonna have him become kind. He's gonna be well liked among my sons. Just kind of taking a look here. Everybody gets so mad when you decrease the council power. I mean, it gives you a -10 to people's opinions. Oh no! My 10-year-old son, call for the physician at once. Ugh. Oh, he's bedridden. Not having a good time with that flu, buddy. Alright. My son's actually going to be quite old when he takes the throne. No! I'm worried about my son. He keeps getting negative traits. He's looking to become a counselor. I suppose... But Harkonn's such a loyal vassal. Has been so loyal for so long. All these guys. See, my problem right now is my loyalists. They're all not powerful vassals. Like, they're literally nobodies. My powerful vassals are not loyalist. Oh, if I could but find a way to make them more loyal. I'm busy hunting. Too busy hunting. Still got the dome plots out here. King Nut is still, I'm sorry, Knut, still trying to kill some guy. Good for him, I guess. Uh-oh. So this guy has actually declared war on Tyke the Lecher. I don't want that to happen to Tyke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enforce realm peace. I just make him go to peace. Take a look. Tyke's involved in 2 wars right now. Jarl Tyke is the aggressor in one of them. This guy is causing problems. So, yeah, I'm gonna just enforce realm peace. I don't want my vassals causing this much chaos right now. Forcing realm peace, 4 months, the wars will end, and hopefully Tyke will still be standing. I want Tyke to still be standing because he's a powerful vassal, he and I get along well, and he's an excellent spy master. Good dog. Aw, people like my dog. Sometimes this dog thing can go bad. I once had a dog who is so hated by the court, he bit people. He was just such a wretched animal, and people disliked me for having such a shitty dog. Alright. Look here. My lovely wife has expressed her boredom several times in several genius ways. The court is boring, hunting is boring, embroidery is boring, her ladies in waiting are boring, and she wants me to make the boredom go away. I could say, fine, I'll humor you, and take a negative to all my stats for the sake of love, until 9/11. Or have her befriend a courtier. Whew. Honey, I have obligations I must take care of. What courtier does she befriend? Oh, that's fine. That's just fine. Look, it's nice to have friends, dear. Even if they have club feet and are deceitful and shy. Alright. So we've saved up a little bit more money. Oh, see, we got another castle town over there. That's good. Gotta build this place up. We're gonna get some walls here. I should really look at putting walls in, like, most of my places. It's being built there. This probably already has walls and fortifications. It does. Alright. Oh ho! I am having dinner and plenty of drinks with Mayor Freyr of Visby tonight. It's lovely, yet what I am most charmed by is himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation, which has slowly begun to touch upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of Odin? Well, if we do not ask questions, why did Odin make us curious? Yeah, I'll say that. Walking the palisades of my palace, I am joined by the mayor. I find myself agreeing with a lot of the concepts he presents. The futility of prayer particularly resonates with me. Suddenly he turns to me and presses a small leather pouch in my hand. My lord, will you carry this with you for protection? I'll keep it hidden. And thank you, Freyr. I encourage the advances made by Freyr. What have I told you? You have been taught to believe in a lie, he continues, throwing a cautious glance around us. Before pulling up his sleeve, revealing a scar in the shape of Hell's mark. Odin is a liar. Reject the tyrant deity and let Hell guide your steps. That's blasphemy! Freya, leave my sight before I call the guard. I dismiss him, dismiss his offer, and pretend it never happened. Dum. So, yeah, that means there are some people out there actively recruiting noblemen to join the Fellowship of Hell. And that is what I'm really worried is happening to my son. Because if that's the case, well, life could be very interesting next time. Alright, so Realm Peace has been forced. That was a defensive pact against conquering Islamic overlord. Europe is in shambles. Like, look at it. Just look at this. There's France, kind of. They got some plagues going on. Alright, so that's a nightmare. But things are going pretty good here in Scandinavia, so we're going to put it up for today. Thanks for dropping by. If you have any questions, please in the comments below. Feel free to ask. I'll answer to the best of my ability. But like I said, I'm an enthusiastic player for fun. I'm by no means a strategy expert. But yeah, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and we will see you next time when we continue the adventures of Snorri, his family, in the realm of blood and ice.